Welcome to 411 Carline. You can give us a call at 952-540-9000. So the 1959 Ford Hardtop Retractable, the Galaxie Skyliner. It's definitely in above average condition for the year, considering it's half a century old. I'll go and show you everything I can see on it, really. So we'll start with the front here. The chrome is actually in pretty good condition. It's not perfect, but it's not flaking or anything. Headlights are nice and clear. The grill is in good condition as well. Looks like it's got like a little bit of a repair there or something at one point in time, maybe. But otherwise it's pretty mint. These little guys have very little stress cracks in them, as well as the emblem, what you would expect for the age. It is a complete repaint. Unsure of how long ago. It was definitely before, sometime before the current owner bought it. Looks like an older, probably repaint. It's pretty decent. It's not Concours quality by any means. It's definitely a driver. See, the hood's pretty clean, like I mentioned. There are slight, imperfections. There's a very small drip mark right here. So I think with the wet sand, this thing could turn out pretty mint. But like I said, the chrome's in pretty good condition. There are like very minor little dings here and there, but tires look like they're newer. They still have all the nubs on the edges. Hubcaps look pretty good as well. No rust that I could spot on the body. And the bodywork is actually pretty straight as well, whoever did the bodywork. The gaps are okay. They could use some adjustment, but yeah. I mean, all the trims here, there are little dings like that one here. Windshield seal is a little cracked on the top there and wedged. It's got the wipers, the mirror. Chrome on the mirror is pretty good as well. Yeah, there's just slight imperfections in the paint, like on the corners here. On the corner here. We got some leaf blowing or something. See, these tires here do look like they're newer. I guess I don't know the date code, but the tread depth looks newer. Again, chrome looks pretty good here. There are minor dings. The roof here. Yeah, there's slight, looks like the roof was maybe painted without taking the trim off, so there's slight tape line there. Still a pretty hard car to find in this kind of condition. It'd be a lot of fun to go to car shows and just have a driver. Something that you could drive and worry about, but not as much as something that was all original and perfect. Oh yeah, rear bumper here. It's the only spot of rust that I spotted. Was right under the chroming. Probably covered up by the license plate originally, but I mean, for the chrome to be that mint is pretty remarkable. I don't see any missing badging. Looks like it's the trim package. It looks pretty complete. Although there's always someone out there on the internet who will prove me wrong, so I'm no pro, and I definitely am not a pro on 59 Ford Galaxies, so I'm just a guy who loves cars who's in the business. So little ding there, little ding here, some slight fingernail scratching under there, a little bit of little marks on the chrome there, but again, glass is complete. That's original glass right there, for sure. That's original glass too. Beautiful car. Hubcap looks pretty nice as well. I'm going to show you the underside here as best I can. There's a lot of rocks here, so kind of hard on the knees, but rockers look pretty solid. I don't really see any signs of rust, and they don't look, I haven't taken a paint gauge to it, but they don't look like they have a ton of Bondo in them by any means. Oh, they sound like steel too. Nice. Oh. As the meme says, be a beautiful. Got the chrome dual exhaust. This one's got some holes in it. I'm not sure. They're not rust holes. They're like, maybe they pulled something out, or paintless dent removal potentially. There's a little mud in that seam right there, but I think there must have been an original seam probably in this area. So show you the interior. That is the best part about this car. Interior is immaculate. I mean, it's pretty remarkable. There's one slight little scrape there. Beautiful though. You can see tape line right here, of course, where it's the two-tone, because it goes right across the bolt. There's some little bit of overspray in there, but same thing here with the two-tone. I can't imagine how they blended that well from the factory, but this car is older than me, so. Door sills look pretty good. Of course, they have some scratching because they're door sills, but also looks relatively good. The seats are pristine, would be a good word for it. The shop manual included with the car as well. I mean, the seats are just immaculate, so I think if I was trying to find problems with them, this would be like the biggest problem with the front seat that I've noticed. The dash pad. The guy who detailed this thought it looked original, the interior, but again, I'm not a professional on classic cars. It's got the Ford emblem in the back. It's got the ashtrays. Windows work as they should, at least on this side. We'll go to the other side in a minute here. Carpet looks excellent. Headliner is complete, as far as I can tell. It's 59, so you've got some dry seals here and there, especially along the rear windows here. And it's a classic car, so you kind of gotta shut the doors firmly. Again, door panel, very nice. This sill is pretty decent as well. It also has some light scratching on the chrome, but the seal on this side, that outer seal, is a little broken up. Show you the serial number here. And this seat's pretty clean as well. Well, I guess if you're really looking for stuff, the little bit of chrome has some cracking on that and along the edge here, but that's pretty minor in the grand scheme of things. That window works as well. Somebody went with the Betty Boop version. It's got the Betty Boop floor mats, a little sticker up here, and a little mirror hanger. So the interior here is the dash looks really nice. The paint probably on this could potentially be original. I'm not really sure how to tell, but I don't really see any tape lines or anything. Dash pad looks outstanding. No cracks that I can see. Chrome has some slight perforations here. 22,934 miles on it. It does have an aftermarket head unit in here, which is obviously removable, and it has aftermarket speakers here and here. And then it does have aftermarket gauges and wiring for the top. So when you start it up here, this car's been sitting, I don't know, I think it was driven maybe like a few weeks ago. And it literally, now it's warm of course, but it literally fired up just like that when we started it. Must have electric choke or something, because it started really well. So things I noticed about while it's running, it needs to be driven, probably has older gas in it, I would imagine. You know, the radio is AM, so you get fuzz, but oh, of course they might have hooked the antenna up to that from the head unit in the dash, or in the glove box there, which is possible. The temp, I had it idling for probably about 20 minutes while I was taking photos. The temp stayed nice. The one thing I did notice, I was playing with the fan, and I'm not getting any blower motor things, so I'll have to talk to the owner of this car and see if he plans to do anything about that or what, but all the buttons move and everything, but I didn't really hear any blower motor action. So it does have power brakes, power steering, horn works, Steering wheel's pretty clean. It does have some slight cracking here and there. And then the emblem also says power steering. But the interior is pretty nice for this kind of age of a car. The only other thing I noticed on the interior is the little hook for this is broken, so. But runs really well, started right up. I'll pop the hood here and show you under the hood. Whew. My phone does pick up small engine and valve train noise, so you'll hear that a little bit more than you would in person. The motor is definitely Ford Blue. Like I said, it runs pretty good. Definitely needs to be driven. See a little bit of overspray in the gear as well. Runs smooth, drives really well down the road as well. So stay tuned for a top video. Ford Retractable top operation.
Stop it. Go on.
Yep. Beautiful. This is with the top down. You can see the interior extremely mint. The screws where the top resides. All the windows are down. Back deck lid's even pretty nice. Beautiful car. Keep going. What an engineering marvel for the time. She's beautiful. That's the 1959 Ford Galaxie Skyliner. Thanks for watching today.